Yo, yo, yo. All right. I think we got it. To go. Peace, love, health, and wealth, vibe, like and subscribe. Help your boy break the break. Let me check and see if we got audio. Give me 1 second, y'all. YouTube, get some noobs. Give me 1 second. Take forever to refresh. Okay, we got audio. I like it. Peace, love, health, and wealth, vibe, like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is KP. This is Reasons by KP, and we have New Moon in Taurus reading. We have the New Moon in Taurus reading for Scorpios. Okay, so a couple quick announcements before we get started. I will be doing a guided meditation in about 2 hours, give or take. So that's going to be about three something. I think the live gonna start around 3:15 Eastern Standard Time, and we're gonna go through the highest point of the new moon, which is going to be around in that 320 ish, 330 ish range. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. We also gonna have trivia time today. Hopefully we can get through all 12 signs, and so that way the trivia would be somewhere around maybe uh 6, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's what we got. Let me go ahead and pull up some notes. I'm sorry, it's out of it might be a little bit out of order, so it might take me a second to kind of get my notes together. But let's see where it's gonna be. Uh, it might they close to being in order. Okay, so here we go. Slide number one, Scorpio. So we're gonna read. We're gonna. I had Chat GBT. I asked Chat GBT a couple questions that I thought would be significant for the family to hear, to to hear. So I'm going to use the prompts that I conversed with Chat GBT to kind of build the introduction on what to expect, and then we're gonna consult the oracle cards, and then after that the tarot cards. So whether you Scorpio or resonate with Scorpio or Scorpio, whatever, right? Or even if you just want to hang out, you know what I'm saying? Welcome in, welcome in. I see a couple people coming in. All right, so let me get to slide number one on my phone, on my other phone, so I can sit back, relax, and get this thing jumping. All right, Raymond came through it. Can I ask a question? Raymond, you gotta hit me up. I got you after I do the reading, okay? So if you stay here on this live, I got you after the reading, okay? All right, I got you. You can post now, but I want to get this reading out first before before. So go ahead and post or whatever's going on. I got you. All right, and please questions. Not saying nothing personal against you, just in general. I don't. If I do, if it is a question or a situation that you already got a reading on, let me know so I can know how to interpret the message, because I don't like reading over other readers, but I can add to, or you know what I'm saying? So, all right, Scorpio, I know this might be a little hard to see, so bear with me, okay? I apologize. I'm working some things out, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning on the fly. All right, so we're going to skip down to prompt 2, okay? And it says astrologically, okay? So astrologically, this new moon falls in the earth sign, linked to stability, security, finances, and sensual pleasures. New moons are often seen as a time for setting intentions, and a Taurus new moon encourages planting seeds related to material goals, self self worth, and slow but steady growth. And slow steady growth, if you want to put it that way. All right. Let me see. So let's go to. Okay, so that's the new moon. Okay, so I think we go to the super new moon slide now. All right, so let's look for the super new moon slide. See, it's backwards on here. It's the YouTube app that made them backwards. I downloaded them in order. Wait a minute, baby. I got this feeling. Wait, what do the super new moon slide? Super new moon. That's exactly. Did I accidentally? Oh no! Where's the super new moon slide? All right. Yeah, I should be able to hear me now. I accidentally deleted one of the photos that I needed. So let's go back and see if it's restored now. Wait, what that say? I don't know what happened last night. You gotta tell me what happened. All right, so I'm looking for my new moon. It should be here now. Come on, man. Come on, YouTube. YouTube, y'all. I just recovered it. Come on. I'm gonna have to shut the app down and open it back. So what happened last night? Is this it? No, that's not it. Hold on one second. All right, boom, finally. All right, so now it's out of order again, but it's all good. All right, so super new moon in Taurus. This is the first super new moon of 2025 occurring new when the moon is at its closest point to Earth, the perigee. While new moons, while new moons are not visible, their proximity can intensify influence and ties and know, potential potentially human emotions. Why can't I say that word? Potentially human emotions. Okay, astrologically, this super new moon falls in Taurus, a sign associated with stability, security, and material comforts. It offers an opportunity to set intentions related to financial well being, personal values, and groundedness. All right. So let's see. So it is the conclusion. Let me see. So this is the conclusion of eclipse season. Importantly, this new moon marks the end of the recent eclipse season. Preceding weeks included a pres- preceding weeks included a total lunar eclipse and a partial solar eclipse. Periods often associated with significant shifts and revelations. With the closure of this eclipse cycle, there is a collective sense of moving forward with greater clarity. All right. Venus and Saturn while not directly tied to the new moon, right? It is worth note it is worth noting the Venus and Saturn will make a close approach conjunction in the pre-dawn sky on April 28th. Observers in equatorial, meaning close to the equator regions, will have the closest view, but early risers elsewhere might catch a glimpse of the planetary pairing near the horizon. All right, near the horizon. So actually, Raymond, please listen up, okay? Raymond, what's your sign again? All right, so we got a couple more slides, and then we're gonna get to the cards, y'all. So where is we going? Yeah, that's crazy work. Venus junction in the sky. No planetary alignment. Where's um the new moon on Sunday, April 27th will occur. All right, so okay, so let's look at a couple of the planetary alignments that's going to happen. And I don't know why, but I don't have a date on this. Maybe it's happening right now as we speak. I don't know. Venus conjunction. No, not this one. It's the other one. There's two of them. Did I delete? I deleted that one too. On accident. All right. So no, it's here. Okay, cool. So it's two things that's happening in the sky right now. Okay, so again, two planets is going to appear very close in the sky. All right. So Venus conjunct Saturn. This alignment emphasizes commitment and structure in relationships and finances, encouraging long-term planning and responsibility. Mars opposite Pluto. So a opposite is when a planet appears to go in between another planet and the sun. So if Mars was to opposite Pluto, I believe it means that Mars would go in front of Pluto, in between Pluto and the sun. All right, so this aspect can stir intense energies, prompting transformative actions and the need to assert personal power constructively. Okay, these dynamics suggest a potent time for initiating meaningful changes, especially in areas requiring dedication and transformation. Okay. So um to sum everything up really quick, because I think we went over everything. Now we just got to see how this sign affect Scorpio directly. But what's going on here? Is matters of house and home, right? Remember, when you're dealing with the earth element, that's dealing with your foundational pieces of life, right? This is your job, your house, your car, your family, your relationship, your mom, your dad, your kids. You understand what I'm saying? When you're talking about this uh moon in Taurus, this is again, this is day to day earth energy. Okay. So right now we are doing Scorpio. All right, I believe. I hope So it's Scorpio. Major reset in your relationships. New partnerships, romantically, business, or creative. It could be all three for some or none for some, right? Or just one, right? But new partnerships could blossom, or you will lay rules for existing ones. Okay, so to me, how I interpret this is that if you're not coming into this new moon already meeting the acquaintance of somebody within the last few weeks, then maybe this could be time for you, if you so choose, to lay the foundation of a relationship, whether it's a business, a friend, or what, but you get to manifest what you want. So use this moon to pull in that best friend or pull in that team or whatever you want to call it, that business partner, that investor, that person who's going to discover your modeling career, whatever you want, whatever relationships. Remember, this Taurus is an emphasis on the earth element, so that heavy relationship energy, even when you're talking about the cards, right? Because when you think about that earth energy, that's pentacles, right? So, should I do tarot first? Because I've been doing. No, I'm gonna stick with it, and then if I don't like it, next time I'll switch it up. All right, Scorpio. So live running just a little bit long, but it's okay. I mean, we're not over right now, but we're gonna end up being over by the time we get done with the cards. But it's all good because this gonna probably take us into our guided meditation. So, all right. So we're gonna start off with an oracle card. It's gonna be the spirit animal. I really like this deck because we can learn a lot from animals. And only thing we have to do to really learn about animals is just observe them. Like we really don't have to ask many questions. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're gonna get many answers directly, anyways. But Scorpio, yeah. So let's see what. Oh, actually, we just got two cards that just jumped out. So let's see, what do we have? What do we have? We have the boar, which is the number 36, and we have the horse, which is the number 11. Okay, so we got the boar and the horse. Okay, so where's the book? Well, let's go to number 36 first, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's go to 36, 31, 37. All right, y'all. So bear with me. Y'all know I can't read. So here we go. All right. Now I'm gonna try to read this from a distance. I'm not 100% comfortable. All right. Here we go, y'all. So it says, I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know if it's focusing or not. All right. But if in case y'all can see it, yeah, it don't look like it's focusing. Maybe a touch of light will help it focus. I don't want that light on. That look better. See, we go in and out. Yeah. Okay. The boar is a sturdy and determined animal, known for its fierceness and known for its fierceness and defending its territory and offspring. Let's further explore the concept of be brave, defend what is yours. All right, be brave, defend what is yours, Scorpio. All right, so it says courage and determination is number one. The boar symbolizes courage and determination by defending off what is its own and by defending what is its own and facing challenges with firmness. When we receive the message of the board, we are invited to embrace our inner strength and to be brave in pursuing what is important to us. It encourages us not to surrender to adversity, to fight resolutely for what we believe in, even when the path seems difficult. Okay, even when the path seems difficult. Number two, territory and loved ones' defense. The boar protects its territory and offspring with fierce determination, demonstrating strong loyalty to what is its own. When we receive the message of the board, we are encouraged to defend what is ours with the same passion and dedication. It invites us to be loyal to the people and things that we hold dear, to protect them firmly from external attack and threats. Okay. Authenticity and integrity. The boar also reminds us of the importance. What up, what up, what up? The boar also reminds us of the importance of being authentic and integral in our actions and oh my god, integral. I'm like, why that word don't make sense? To be integral in our actions and relationships. When we receive the message of the board, we are called to be true to ourselves and to follow our values and principles with consistency and determination. It invites us to it invites us not to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. It invites us not to compromise our integrity to get what we want, but to defend our values firmly and resolutely. In summary, when we receive the message of the board, we are invited to embrace the courage and determination in defending what is ours and facing challenges with firmness. It reminds us to be loyal to the people and the things that we hold dear and to protect them with passion and dedication. This allows us to live an authentic and meaningful life where we feel in harmony with ourselves and with the world around us. All right, so then we got another one with the horse. Okay, so let's rewind back to number 11. Okay, so we got number 36 and the number 11. All right, so let me rewind. Let me rewind. All right, here we go. So, message: embrace change and embrace adventure. The horse is an animal rich in symbolism, often associated with freedom, strength, vitality, and adventure. The interpretation embrace change, embrace adventure of the horse can be explored in various ways. Number one, acceptance and change. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right, acceptance and change. The horse is a symbol of movement and change. When you receive the message of the horse, it might be an invitation to be a change to accept the transformation that life presents to you. It encourages you to let go of resistance and fear of, of change and to embrace the fluidity of life, allowing experiences to transform you and you and to transform you and guide you towards new paths and possibilities. Courage is courage and facing adventure. The horse is a symbol of adventure and oh, I don't know if it's on the screen or not. I'm sorry. The horse is a symbol of adventure and courage. Its free and untamed nature drives it to explore new territories and seek new experiences. When you receive messages of the horse, it might be a call to be brave in facing the challenges and opportunities that life offers you. It encourages you to follow your heart and embark on new adventures, even if it means stepping out your comfort zone and facing unknown determination, confidence, facing the unknown. All right, freedom and spontaneity for number three. The horse also symbolizes freedom and spontaneity. It, its wild and untamed nature makes it an icon for freedom and autonomy. When you receive the message of the horse, it might be an invitation to live life with lightness and spontaneity, to go with the flow of your passions and desires without restrictions. It encourages you to let go of self-imposed limitations and to live each day with joy and enthusiasm, making the most of your potential and freedom. Okay? So, in summary, when you receive the message of the horse, it is an invitation to embrace change, to be courageous and facing the adventures of life. It reminds you to embrace your free nature, and to live every moment with joy and spontaneity, making the most of your potential and freedom. All right, so those are the two spirit animal cards we have, Scorpio. So now we are going to go ahead and call in spirit to talk to us via tarot. All right, so let me go ahead, shuffle these things up. Excuse me, Scorpio. We got any Scorpios live here? 'Cause I know we on. I'm a Scorpio. I know we only got two likes because the Scorpios they so interested in my read. They say, "Dang man, this dude is." Oh look, we went from 6 to 2. That's crazy. Y'all don't like me, huh? That's okay. Just let them commercials play. Let them commercials. All right, so here we go, yo. Here we go. Mama. All right, first card, Five of Wands. Second card, Knight of Wands. Third card, Ten of Pentacles. Is they all on the screen? All right. So, we're kicking off the tarot with with combative energy with the Five of Wands, right? And then we follow it up with the Knight representing uh forward action and movement. It's funny because we had the boar and the horse. The boar and the horse. We had the boar and the horse, and to me, back to back, the five could be closely related to the boar because one of the things that was significant, at least personally to me, being a Scorpio, about the boar was being able to protect and defend the ones that you really truly love, right? Not being a coward and standing up for what you know to be right. In this case, the Five of Wands represents conflict, but in a friendly setting, in a professional setting, in a family setting, right? These doesn't necessarily this conflict card isn't necessarily dealing with enemies per se. It's more or less dealing with the fact that everybody is trying to get their point across. Everybody is trying to express something. Everybody is trying to, how can I say this? Everybody think that they know best. And I'm gonna leave that at that right there. And what's significant about this card is going into the horse energy, which talks about stepping up to the plate and well, let me not say stepping up to the plate. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but it's more or less about embracing change. I guess you can say stepping up to the plate, but like just accepting the change, stepping up to the plate. Hey, 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 hey! Stop! God damn! Stop! Hold on one second, y'all. This shit get on my nerves. We don't do that. No, all that crazy stuff. We gotta stop that. We just not just we just don't have emotional outbursts like that. All right, KP don't do the emotional outbursts. All that sucker shit. Come on now, sit. Don't do that. All right. So as this horse card relate to the Knight of Wands, um, I was saying the first thing that came out was stepping up to the plate, and and I was thinking maybe that was related to the board card, but going back over going back over this going back over this hold on man. That TV is loud. Can y'all hear that TV in the background? That TV is loud. And the internal play on, I did not know that. All right, so when we talking about stepping up to the what I was going to say was stepping up to the plate and being brave. But this stepping up to the plate and being brave is more or less about taking charge of the future. See, the boar was more or less about uh having like being the leader and creating a safe space for being a leader and creating a safe space uh for others externally. And the horse in is to me is more or less about the internal, what drives you internally. And so what these two cars is telling me in combination is don't be afraid to step up to the plate and accept all challenges, foreign and domestic, no matter what they are and why. And so just a little bit. It's a little loud. Already. All right, y'all. I'm back, y'all. Hey, am I getting commercials, y'all? I think they got me on the copyright. Am I getting commercials? Did anybody get a commercial when they came into this live? All right. So while I wait for y'all to respond, so stepping up to the plate. So the thing is that y'all always notice in the scary movies, it's always in a group setting, it's always somebody who don't think clear, who don't think straight under pressure, or or they be like, okay, I got it, and it'd be the worst idea ever in life. Y'all ever seen that, experience that before? What I'm seeing here with these two cars before we get to the third is that we're gonna have to step up to the plate. And even if we're gonna have to ride solo, we're gonna have to step up. And it's gonna be solely passion based. It's gonna be solely, this is, for example, this is I'm gonna work a double, even though I know my feet are hurt. So I'm just gonna pack two pairs of shoes. Or I'm a cut back on my spending 30% because I want to save up for such and such in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Being able to step up and do what's needed. It was this saying that was blessed upon me before. And the saying was, you got to be able to use your head before you lose it, right? I heard that before. It says you got to be able to use your head before you lose your head. And a lot of people, they don't think clearly under pressure, right? And so what I'm seeing here is maybe family dynamics, Scorpio, maybe business oriented, maybe a little bit of both, but I could see a natural progression in a Scorpio, especially moving through Taurus season, right? Scorpios, we got to be really careful right now. But but you know, I see at the end of the road this 10 of Pentacles is kind of like the goal, right? Maybe medium long term. Maybe we looking to establish. Maybe we looking to establish the foundation of the 10 of Pentacles in our life. And it looks like to me we're gonna have to just step up and be a leader, man. This could be a firstborn. This could be the first male. It's something about a first here, right? You could be firstborn, first male, firstborn daughter, first, you know, you know, you know how some families be, all the aunts have nothing but sons. It'd be like four aunties and they have nothing but boys, and then it'd be that one niece or something like that. That's what I'm seeing here. Like it's gonna be something very unique with the family dynamic, Scorpio, where things are gonna come full circle and you're gonna be there. People are gonna be looking to you for answers. Uh, I feel a sense of liberation, but I only feel the sense of liberation because you embraced the journey and you said, you know what? I don't care who is going to be mad at me for making the right decision, right? I know this is the right decision. I'm going to step up and I'm going to do whatever it takes. This is for me. This is for my family. This is for my future kids. This is for my ancestors, right? This whole reading has been about what? From the beginning, it's been about family relationships, being able to protect and having really a sense of purpose is what I'm getting here. The boar, the horse, even when we get to the slides, what was that Scorpio slide again? What was that Scorpio slide again? Where did it go? Where did it go? I need another phone, man. I need a backup phone. My main phone, cool. I need a backup phone. All right, it says for Scorpio, right? I can't see it. I can't see it. Hold on 1 second, y'all, because my screen black. All right, it says major reset in your relationship, new partnerships, romantic business, and creative could blossom, or you will lay rules for new right? So remember what I said when I saw that 10 of Pentacles about being able to establish the foundation of the future that you want, right? Alone, a 10-year goal isn't completed today. A 10-year goal isn't completed today. I repeat, a 10-year goal isn't completed today. But what you can complete is the goal, is the actionable steps that it could take to get there. Oh, planning, resting, relaxing, learning, whatever it takes, saving up, whatever it requires for you to achieve this goal. Now is when you establish, right? Now is when you plant the tree, right? We didn't plant the tree 20 years ago, so what? But today we plant the tree, Scorpio. And today it's almost like a cliche term. The first day is today is the first day of forever or something like that. I heard in the past, or maybe but it's like we gotta establish what it is that we want, and we gotta see it through. That that horse is all about seeing things through, right? Let's see what some of the let's see what some of the key terms is of that. I know it too, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think right now. What is it called? The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. All right. So when we talking about the Knight of Wands, I think it's at the bottom. All right, right here it says enthusiasm, motion, and passion. Right? Enthusiasm, motion, and passion. It's all about letting your heart fuel. Of course, logically speaking, we got to keep things in order, but we got to use our heart to really fuel. What do we love? Right, Scorpio? That's the question. All right. I might change the title to that. What do you love? Right? Because when you figure out what you love, then the motivation is going to be there for you to achieve whatever it is you need to achieve. So, what time is it? Scorpio, we got game night tonight. It's going to be around dinner time. In about an hour, we are going to come back live for our group meditation. It's going to be the new moon meditation, so be on the lookout for that soon. Yeah, y'all already know what the drill is, man. Keep them third eyes open. I don't know who say that, but I think that's cool. Y'all know the drill. Keep them third eyes open. Oh, that's my dude. I know who say that. Shout out to him. West Side. He from Cali. He be saying that. He be saying that on his YouTube channel. So, but in any case, man, if y'all know what I'm about to say it with me, man. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? KP ain't buying it. Peace, love.